Hello everyone at Breakbulk Middle East. My name is Henadi Al-Saleh and I'm the Chairperson of Agility. Agility is a global logistics provider. We are listed both on the Kuwait Stock Exchange and the Dubai financial market. I started my career with Agility back in 2007. When I first started, I headed investor relations, and over time with experience, I eventually became the Chairperson of Agility. I also hold an executive role largely around digital transformation and technological enablement. If I take one step back and look at female participation within our industry, it is quite low. If we look at women participating in management boards alongside the top companies around the world, the numbers are quite stark. It's only between 0 to 20%. If we look at women in management teams, it's still quite low. It's only between 17 to 30%. This is largely because of the history of the logistics industry, and if you look at certain sectors such as road freight and warehousing, where it's predominantly male. But I am hopeful, and I do see this changing. If we look at another aspect and vertical of it within logistics, largely around e-commerce, we see these statistics changing. E-commerce in the Middle East is growing, and e-commerce is enabling small to medium-sized enterprises grow their cross-border trade. And these small to medium-sized enterprises and startups, from our own research and research echoed by the World Economic Forum, shows that 1 in every 3 businesses are led by a woman. And that is fabulous news. We hope to see these numbers change and grow and evolve. But if I look at my personal career and ask myself what it is that I can give you and tell you that has changed and supported me over the past few years, let me leave you with 3 points. First of all, make sure you have a strong network. You need to have a strong network both on your personal and professional career. Personally, to make sure you're supported and able to do whatever it is you can. And from a professional side, to make sure you're plugged in and people are aware of who you are. The second is to speak up and participate. As Sheryl Sandberg would say, lean in, do not shy away. Your opinion is just as valuable as any other member in that room. And lastly, and this is advice for anyone, not just females, don't just be good. Be awesome. Be fantastic at what you do. Be better than the next person who's sitting on that chair. And with that, it's a recipe for success. Thank you very much.
Thank you for inviting me here this morning to talk to you and explain a little bit more what we're doing under our EU Women's Project. This is a funded project by ECSA, ETF, and part of their WISE project, which is looking to create an attractive, smart and sustainable working environment for the EU shipping sector. We're focusing on the women's part of this, and we're going to be working on 3 work streams. They are gender policies across Europe, highlighting the best and making recommendations for improvements. We're going to do an intensive research campaign into enhancing recruitment and retention of women in the industry, really looking at the key issues and seeing what we can do to improve it. After we've done all this, then we'll be creating an awareness campaign which aims to create more career opportunities for women in the shipping sector and across both that's aiming to create an awareness campaign for women career opportunities in shipping, both at sea and ashore. This is going to be really quite crucial going forward. One of the biggest challenges to achieving gender parity in the world is the lack of gender-friendly legislation and policies that provide women equal opportunities across all sectors. There needs to be a sort of gender spotlight on policies across all sectors and all related policies. And we're hoping some of our work will actually work towards making this happen. Language is another key thing for us. We're really keen to make sure that we look at the language side of things and abolish words like seaman from ever appearing again in any legislation or in any material that is provided within the EU. We also think there's some simple wins, like making sure that there are women toilets quayside on all ports, that there is a bin on all ships so that women can actually put sanitary products into a suitable thing when they're in the toilet. Increasing retention and progression is something else that we're going to be focusing on. If there's not enough women in middle and senior positions, that can lead to them achieving board positions and then maybe even becoming NEDs, non-executive directors, then it's not going to happen. So that's going to be something we're going to be looking at, how we can keep the good people that we're actually attracting into our industry. And all of this underpins the aims of the whole work that we're doing with the EU to further create a diverse and inclusive environment in the maritime sector. We have a few questions that we're going to be sharing with you later on, and please do fill them in and complete the polls. It's really key to us that we learn the best from around the world, so we don't just see this through the eyes of a European project. We want to work with people around the world to learn the best things they're doing and also to learn things that they think can be improved. Because this isn't a boundary country-specific project. The same things are affecting us. We're a global sector and we have global issues. Also, we are available on social media, so please do feel free to contact us via LinkedIn, Facebook, or our Twitter feed. And we also have a website, eumaritimwomen.org, where we'll be hosting lots of interactive things to do and for feedback. So please do go and visit it. Be part of our movement to help make this a better place for everybody in the maritime sector.